Hey guys, my name is Aldas, and in today's video, I'm going to be taking a first look at the brand new Haas car for 2019. They are the first team to launch their livery and their car. It's just so crazy. This is now sort of the unofficial start to the season. I'm going to be taking a look around the entire car, all the images, going to be talking about it and giving my thoughts. And yeah, it should be amazing. I'm so excited. This is it. This is basically the start of the season now. All the cars getting launched. We're so close to testing, and the start of the new season in Australia is only a month away. So absolutely buzzing for that. But anyway, let's get into the video. I'm so excited to look into it. And don't forget, if you want to support the channel and everything like that, then like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And yeah, let's jump straight into it. Now, I, like many people, actually watched the live stream on Autosport where they revealed the car, but it was a little bit awkward actually because the images were released on Twitter by the official Haas account a little bit before the stream, so it was kind of funny. The presenter obviously was like, oh, I can't wait to see the car, I wonder what it's going to look like, and then I was just there, sitting there like, I know what it's going to look like. But yeah, obviously, you know, seeing it in a studio is completely different to seeing it in pictures. But anyway, from the front, we can see that the car is fully blacked out. There's actually no red anymore, which I was very surprised at. I thought they'd somehow sneak it in. But you can see that it's fully blacked out with obviously the gold accents of the Rich Energy, who's of course their title sponsor. It sort of swings round at the front of the nose, as you can see. They've still sort of kept that little like thumb nose that they've had for quite a long time, and then the gold accent on the mirrors as well. The front of it actually reminds me a little bit of the 2015 McLaren, the way that the red in the McLaren sort of swung round, and it sort of reminds me of there. We can also see the front wing, but I'll get onto that in a second from another image. I was, yeah, like I said, really surprised that there's absolutely no red. I was really expecting this car to look a lot like the 2013 Lotus, and I love the 2013 Lotus. I thought really my money was on it looking like that. Now, if we move on to an image from the back of the car, we can see quite clearly the Peak sponsor. Now, this came out of nowhere, actually. It's kind of funny how it's just slapped on the car. But yeah, from the side, we can see obviously the massive Haas logo on the side pod. And because it's such a dark photo, we can't really see that many sort of aerodynamic stuff. So it's a little bit annoying, but hopefully we'll obviously get to take a better look at it in the future. We can also see the brand new rear wing, of course, for the 2019. Not only is there a brand new front wing, but there's also been tiny little tweaks to the rear wing. It's now a little bit further back, a little bit sort of bigger, and the DRS will actually open a little bit more as well. So that's quite cool. It's very, very simple, you know, just black on gold with obviously the white accents. You can see the American flag as well. And they've gone with obviously the silver wheels as well, so that's kind of cool. It's a very basic and sort of simple design. You can see all the sponsors, you know, Jack Jones on the rear wing. Now, moving on to the next image, we can see a dead-on front-end shot of the car, which is very, very cool to see. Like I said, once again, they've stuck with their little thumb nose that quite a lot of cars have. And also, one other thing to look out for is how similar is this car going to be to the 2018 Ferrari. If you remember back last year, their 2018 car was almost... It was literally just roasted on Twitter about being like a complete copy of the 2017 Ferrari. So it's very hard to see from here, but it looks, you know, very, very similar again. But with better images, we'll be able to see how much of Ferrari they copied in 2018 and were they able to do, because they got a lot of heavy criticism, but I don't think they really cared. The car was amazing last year. But like I said, so the front of the car, this is a dead-on shot. We can see just the Rich Energy sponsor on the brand new, more simpler front wings, and then all of their other sponsors as well, Jack Jones and Rich Energy. This is from the front, it's the number 8 car, but then on the side it had the number 20. So interesting why the pictures are different, but there you go. And again, this is going to be so strange, obviously, these cars having very simple front wings. We're so used to seeing the intricate designs from, you know, all the teams, not just the top teams. So it's going to be very just crazy to look at these brand new front wings, and whether or not they'll make a difference, of course. The reason why they were brought in is because of the following issue of the dirty air, so whether they'll solve that, we'll have to wait and see. Christian Horner said that he has doubts. But back to the car, we'll move on to the sort of final sort of studio image that they released on Twitter, which is a side view of the car. And again, very simple. They didn't go too crazy and all out with the gold. It's just sort of certain highlights, as you can see on the back. You can see the Rich Energy, the number 20. Again, I don't know why the numbers are different on the mirror and a little bit on the front wing. I was expecting something a little bit more extravagant with the gold and the black, because there have been some killer liveries in the past. We remember the Lotus of back in the day in the 80s with Senna, and then the Lotus that Romain Grosjean drove, like I mentioned earlier. So I was expecting something a little bit bigger, but this is still nice and clean. And we haven't actually seen it, of course, on track. I can't wait to see what it's going to look like with the gold, especially in the night lights of like Abu Dhabi and Bahrain as well. It should be really, really cool. Now, I'm just going to throw in some last images of the car at the stream, and also some pictures of Romain Grosjean and Kevin Magnussen. And so, yeah, now what are my thoughts on the car? Now, like I sort of, as I've sort of hinted already, I think it's quite good. It's quite a good design, you know, very basic. But I was expecting, if I'm honest, I'm a little bit underwhelmed, to be honest. I thought with the gold and the black and even some hints of red of Haas and their signature color, I thought it might be a little bit more extravagant. I'm sort of a little bit disappointed and underwhelmed at this car, but maybe it'll look completely different on track, to be honest. I mean, last year I actually thought the McLaren in studio photos did not really look that good, but on track the McLaren looked amazing in 2018. The color, not really the aerodynamics in the later part of the season, but anyway, I'm sort of getting off topic here. Yeah, I think it's very, very simple. And I mean, there's already like a couple of people joking on Twitter that it looks a little bit meh. And I have to sort of agree. It's like I said, it's an okay looking car, but I don't think it's going to make my number one. I will be doing a list of when all of the cars come out of my favorite liveries. And this one, I don't know. It's okay, but it's a little bit disappointing. I'm looking forward to seeing what the other teams have, and I think I just can't wait for all the other car launches. I'm still excited. You know, this is still amazing. I can't wait to see these cars in testing, and then at the beginning of the season with Roman Grosjean and Kevin Magnussen. It'll be interesting to see how they bounce back in this brand new car. Both of them were really quite funny. The stream was actually really a little bit awkward, actually, but it was so funny to watch. So yeah, but anyway, guys, what do you think of the car? I'm a little bit underwhelmed and disappointed, but I still like it nonetheless. It's a good looking car, but not quite what I expected, and I really do think they could have done a little bit more with the colors and the new sort of sponsors that they have. But of course, we don't know what the car, like I said, is going to look like in real life. But what do you guys think? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Give me all of your thoughts, all of your initial thoughts. Where do you think it will sort of rank in the best liveries of 2019? Comment in the box below, and yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to more, of course, car launches very, very soon. We're going to have a huge amount of car launches coming up in less than a week, so that should be amazing. I can't wait. And yeah, like I said, I want to know everything, what you guys think, your thoughts of the stream, the car, how you think the Haas boys will do in 2019, and all of that good stuff. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe, check out my social medias, Instagram and Twitter will be above. And thank you very much for watching. And the 29 season begins. Thank you, guys.